Oh my goodness, hello, we're back again. I think today's message is gonna be a good one. It was definitely something that I needed to hear. I was journaling and it just came in. And yeah, I'm not sure, I think I might pull some cards just for some clarifications, but this is mostly just gonna be a channel message for the Divine Feminine right now, in this moment. Also, look at my cute little squirrel. Squirrels could be significant. So I think first I will do some sound healing here. Look at my new setup. You would have seen it in the video that I filmed yesterday, but that video would not work with me. Like I couldn't export it. So this one hopefully will go much better. I have a different phone that has better quality and will hopefully have more space than my everyday phone. All right, so I'm excited. I wrote down some things that I wanted to talk about. The key word today is about consistency, and about how we, all of us, deserve consistency. But what I got about that was that we expect consistency from our divine counterpart. We expect that they show up for us. But then it had me thinking about, in what ways do we not show up for ourselves? So with a divine counterpart, it's like a mirror, a sacred mirror that gives us this opportunity to meet ourselves deeper. So yes, we deserve consistency in a connection, but also where is your consistency in your life lacking? Where are you abandoning yourself or not showing up for yourself? I think yes, we want to just love our masculine. We just want to like be with them, right? But we're like, why are you not giving me consistency? Why are you not doing this? Or it feels like you're abandoning me. And it's like, what is this mirror, this sacred mirror, trying to reveal to us? It's trying to reveal to us the different ways in our own lives that we're not being consistent, where we're not showing up for ourselves, our passions. What are we not taking the steps towards that we know that we should, that this mirror is showing us? So what is the mirror teaching us? I have some questions. So it's like, how do we expect others to show up for us when we aren't showing up for ourselves, divine feminine? How can we expect our divine masculine to show up for us in this courageous way when in some ways we're not showing up for ourselves courageously? I think when you know what your heart calls you to do, like you know that you have a light inside for a specific passion, but you're not taking the necessary steps, because it's much easier to just focus on the connection, to focus on the twin flame journey or the counterpart journey. But what is the counterpart journey really supposed to teach us? It's supposed to teach us more about ourselves. It's supposed to help us come more into union with ourselves. So, because when the feminine rises, the masculine rises with her. So, in what ways are we abandoning ourselves or not showing up for ourselves that this mirror is trying to show us? So we might pull cards for like the collective energies that are coming up for the divine feminine, and how maybe we're not showing up consistently. So how can you pour into you where your divine masculine isn't, or your divine counterpart isn't? You cannot control your person. You can only control yourself. It always starts with you. And so how can they meet us where we are if we haven't even met us where we are? Does that make sense? Like, I want consistency from my masculine, but then I realized Spirit was like, hey girl, where are you not showing up for yourself? And I'm like, oh yes, I know I have to take these necessary steps to get to where I want to go. And it takes daily discipline and reminders to yourself. So the way that you get your masculine to show up, which you can't get them to do anything, but the way that the best way to get them to show up is showing up for yourself, putting your energy into yourself, putting the focus back on you and your journey and the path that you want to take. Like, whatever it could be, we all have a soul's purpose. There's always a mission for the feminines. What is your mission trying to show you? What is your heart's passion trying to bring you towards? And what steps do you need to take to get there? I was recently watching a video from a reader, and she said something about how, what did she say? Oh, she said the divine feminine always has a mission. There's always something that we came here to do and she said something about how you can't come into union with your masculine until you've stepped more into your own self, in your own balance, until you're more embodied in your divine feminine and divine masculine. It's about balance because we have all of these energies within us. So that is the message for today. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. That's the energy that I wanted to tap into, is where are we as divine feminines not showing up for ourselves? What can we do consistently to bring ourselves more in alignment with our highest timeline, or the timeline, or the vision, the inner vision that a lot of the feminines get? We have this high priestess energy where you can kind of feel and see what path may be the best beneficial for us, or the highest good. So I think I will pull a couple of cards just to see like what the collective energy is and where we as feminines need to show more consistency in our own lives, because it is important. I think the romantic aspect of the journey is beautiful, but it's not the big picture. The big picture is you. Big picture is coming back home to you, and then maybe you and your masculine can hold hands through life, and it's great. But where are you? What's your path meant to be without your masculine in your life? What story are you wanting to unfold in your life? What lights your heart up? Like, where do you go into the flow space in? For me, it's dancing, and I'm working on standing courageously in my power so that I can create and bring the inner vision into the reality of what I want to do with that, how I want to connect with other feminines and have freedom through dance. So what lights you up inside, feminine, apart from your masculine? And how can you bring more consistency into your life? So Spirit, what are the divine feminines meant to be focusing on, Holy Spirit? Surround this reading with protection, and may the highest good come out. May the highest wisdom come out of this reading. Yeah, it's like, what helps you feel like this? She's like on fire, having fun, she's dancing, she's free. We need to find that and put more of our energy into that versus chasing the masculine, or checking up on the masculine, or worrying about what he's doing, or where he's at in his healing, or if he cares about us, or if he even wants to be with us. It's like, go in, go beyond the physical, the romantic aspect of the connection, and see the gift in a counterpart journey, because it helps you see yourself truly, fully, more deeply. Regardless if you end up with your person or not, you still end up in union with you, and that is so beautiful. So what can us as feminines in this collective work at consistently? I think it's going to be different for everybody, because each feminine has a path. Something we're meant to do, something we're meant to share, something we're meant to build and bring into fruition, something we've seen. So the message isn't super long. It's about taking that energy off of the masculine, putting it into ourselves, or the feminine, whoever your counterpart is, whatever energy that they embody. it's about putting consistency into things that we can control, which is things in our own life, things which is ourself. So what steps can the feminines take to bring this consistency energy in, to bring the focus back on them and their journey, and kind of bringing out their light in the world more? Holy Spirit, what can the feminines do to bring this consistency back? Strength. We got the World. Oh my gosh, we got the World, Strength, and the Hermit card. This is giving me share your light with the world. It's also giving going within, staying strong like Fireheart. So the messages for the feminines, the divine feminines here, is to keep your innocence but also keep your strength. Take the necessary steps that you need, and if you don't have the full picture of what you're supposed to be doing or your purpose or whatever, go within, find it. I think if we spend as much time thinking and planning and taking steps towards our goals and our visions as we do looking at the masculine and chasing him energetically, or whatever it is, them, no gender, I think we could bloom so much quicker. Everything is in its time though. The journey is, however long it's meant to be. But it's almost like we're called to step into this freedom energy, being seen, of going where our heart guides us. Look, being inspired, letting ourselves shine, not containing this energy that beams inside of us, but pouring it out into the world, radiating it out. You know what you need to do. You have a vision, or you've had a seed of inspiration, or there's something that you do, whether it be writing or dancing or singing or creating videos or whatever. There's a vision that's been shown to the feminines of the path that we need to take, and it is going to take consistency. Because again, how can we expect our masculines to show up for us when we haven't fully shown up for ourselves, stood in our strength, authentically in our power, let our heart be seen, let our gifts beam out into the world? Have we done the inner work? Excuse me. Yeah, so that's the message. Yeah, the universe wants to gift you something beautiful, something like physical, substantial, something powerful, but that's going to come from you standing in your power, from you growing into who you're meant to be, sharing your light, sharing whatever gift that you have, because it's meant to be seen. It's meant to inspire others. It's meant to free us. Our masculine is not the one that's going to free us and come save us. We are the ones. We are the ones that take that leap. We are the ones that trust the universe. I mean, yes, the masculine can trust the universe too, but I'm saying they're not coming to save us. We're meant to stand on our own 2 feet, in our own power first, in our own truth and knowing, in our strength. That's a big word, consistency, consistency. How can we show up consistently for ourselves to bring forth the vision that we've been shown, that we know is possible because we've seen it, because we felt it, the Page of Cups. Your masculine's not going anywhere, and you feel that. If you're in a counterpart journey, you feel the energy, you feel that rubber band. So even if you separate, it's like you still, there's just this pull. It's something that doesn't go away, because it's like a transformation taking place. What else can you tell the feminines? Yeah. Divine justice is at work here. Balance is being restored. That first starts within. You see, she's looking at her own reflection. She's balancing her own energy. She's doing what she needs to do to bring forth the vision. The counterpart journey is meant to bring you back to yourself. It's meant to help you grow and evolve and bloom. Do the deep work, the inner work, the introspection, and to find your own strength. And that strength comes from your heart. That strength comes from your heart and your soul. I don't think I need to do any more cards. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. It's very short reading, but just remember that it's not all on the masculine to come in and do all this work. The feminine leads. So when you rise into your own path, in your own soul's purpose, you're leading. You're like a light that's beaming to the world, including your masculine. So show up for yourself consistently. That's the big message for today, is to find consistency in your own life before you seek it from anyone else, especially your masculine, because again, you lead as the feminine. They look to you. Look at this. Again, they look to your light to help them guide, to guide them. You look to your light too. All right. I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope this reaches someone that maybe needs it, because I certainly did. I need to learn as well to take the energy off of my masculine and put it into myself, because I can't just look at my masculine and be like, oh my gosh, you're not showing up for me consistently. Like you're not giving me anything. You're just abandoning me. You're coming in and out. What am I doing in my own life that I'm not showing up consistently for myself? And how can this sacred mirror that's been gifted to me, it's been gifted to us on this journey, how can it help us to turn that back to ourselves, to look in the mirror? So yeah, I hope this gives someone some sort of guidance. Consistency, it starts within. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I had 2 other videos that I was gonna post, but those videos are not going to be posted because I guess Spirit doesn't want them out. But we'll try again. I hope this one goes well, and I hope all of you have a wonderful night or day or whatever it is. And yeah, peace and blessings. Manifesting.